What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Friday. I am off to a great start here, baby. It's been a fantastic day, a long day, a long week, but I always look forward to this time right here with you sickos. Fan Friday, baby. All your questions, your topics, everything that's on your mind, not mine. So, we're going to get into all of it, baby. Everything that happened this week. A nice little weekly recap. But of course, something going down today while I was at work. I got off and just nothing but cheer going out throughout my entire body. Let me tell you, AJ Brown, a lot of you I know are always upset about something, but very upset that I was telling you AJ Brown did indeed have an account on Twitter and was telling people what he was going to do. And then he talked about going on WIP. And well, then he did do that today. And well, pretty much called them out for, just all of the misinformation, all the bullshit, always trying to be negative. And I know a lot of people enjoy the negativity, but for me, the reason I created On the Road to Victory is to be the counteraction to that. And I am literally the counteraction to that. And it's been a tough, few years putting this channel together. I won't lie. That's, I thank you sickos more than I really try. And I could more. I just every second know that I appreciate you all because it's been insane. You guys see the amount of hate that I do take because of the fact that I don't follow the media. I know a lot of people, that's all their channels are, just take what the media says, repeat it, show you guys posts, and that's cool if that's your thing. For me, it's about talking football, talking about what's really going on and finding the truth about everything. So for those of you that enjoy that stuff, I love you, and let's go, baby, because this is our time. I've been working, grinding for years, and you've been riding with me, and we've talked about this moment where people that claim to be Eagles fans would actually be Eagles fans, would actually support the team, root on the players, and treat everyone like human beings and not just be whiny little chodes all the time. And it looks like that moment because so many people that are whiny chodes throughout the years, toward me because of not following the media, they are now bowing down. And I cannot tell you, thank you. Wow, can't do it without you sickos because I've told you from day one, we're going to change the game whether they like it or not. They're going to learn how the cap works. They're going to learn what roster construction looks like. We're going to learn how, who plays what position first, who's on the team. I mean, we can get them to understand that. Maybe they can get a little further here, but we know that negativity is the name of the game for a lot of them. And we're going to stand tall against them until they're Eagles fans. And if you're going to claim to be one or you want to be an Eagles hater, that's fine. But you better come correct because we sickos are going to stand up for our birds and we're going to bring those facts, baby. So let's jump into it. Let's go. And I didn't actually get to listen to it. And I couldn't tell you. It's probably, well, when my brother has it on sometimes during going to the games and stuff, I do. But I couldn't tell you turning that on or watching any kind of stuff like that. No. Now, I do want to see it because of him, but I haven't had the opportunity. I literally got home around 5:30. We had dinner reservations at 6 o'clock. Her brother and fiance were up, and we all went out to dinner with her mom and sister and all that great stuff. And dude, I got home, showered, got dressed as fast as I possibly could, went out to dinner. I'm like, oh my God. And my phone was like almost dead because it obviously didn't get to charge it all day at work. So I'm like, oh my God, I just want to post something about this. But I enjoyed the moment, enjoyed the family time. And I couldn't wait to get here, talk to you guys about it because, oh my Lord, do I love it, man. And I love to see the fans finally getting annoyed by it because for years I've had to sit here and tell them, look, I don't care what the media told you. I'm telling you the facts. I'm bringing you things that I myself have done the work on. I really don't care what people that have never played football or have no idea what they're talking about. Their opinion doesn't mean anything to me. So as much hate as I've gotten, I think people are finally starting to see the light that hey, maybe this guy was right. Maybe the facts, maybe the truth is what will help us. And, I really feel that more people would not be so negative and just crying and whining all the time if they just kind of had a simple idea, of what's going on. But you have people losing their minds about reserve future signings. Someone said, we're trading Dallas Goedert because Albert O was signed. Like, I don't know who tells people this kind of stuff, but I wish they would just listen to people that knew, a little bit even about football. But dog, it's bad out there, but I'm going to stand here at the top of the mountain and be the truth, and I'll scream it down to all of them until they're all repeating and doing the same dance. And you see all the content creators, they're all trying to be me now. Now they're the truth. Now they're going to bring the facts. It's like, dog, don't you guys literally just take what the media tells you and then repeat it to everyone? Like, is that not your content repeaters? I'm pretty sure that's what happens. And now they're going against them. So they better be careful turning their back on the people that provide them all their content. And I know they always tune in here to get it, but it's like, yes, that's what I've been trying to get for years now. Follow my lead. I will take you to the promised land. The truth will set us free, baby. So let's go. Definitely deflected. Yeah. And they don't want to hear that. They don't want to catch any of that smoke because they know they're little clowns, man. They're negative all of the time. And I don't mind standing in front of it, and telling them, look, hey, you just don't know what you're talking about. You saw the hate I got for being the only person that supported Jalen Hurts. Don't care. How much hate I got for Howie Roseman, Nick Sirianni, everybody. And it's like, dog, I get that the media grips people up. And each week you got to fire someone. You got to be pissed off. But I don't, man. You got to follow your own lead. Think for yourself, man. It goes a long way. But hey, you sickos, let's go. Tiffany, appreciate you tuning in. Let's get going here. We're cooking up all them haters because, well, they talk a lot. And, at the end, they're all just doing the same walk as me. So got them. We got them. We locked them in, man. We told them, you're going to be repeating me. You're going to want to be Jimmy Smith because, dog, I am the truth and I have set you I've set them free, man. No more whining every single week. So I better see from these content creators and these people that are now claiming they can't stand it when all they do is the same thing. Well, you better shut I'm tired of having to answer to people. Well, this guy told me something completely stupid. Well, awesome, dude. It's stupid. I don't care. So, oh boy, China, how has that narrative changed? Oh, so much. I love every second of it. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm basking in the moment. Like I was coming home from work and I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, like I've explained to all the people I work with, like, this has been my goal. I stand up for the truth and, I work with some people that know me and they know I've always been the free spirit. I don't follow. I like to think for myself a lot. And look, I have a lot of opinions and that's why I started this thing because there was too many lies in the world, but they were doing it with my effing Eagles, man. And I can't have that. So you're not going to do that anymore. And I will force them all to change. I will. And they are doing it right now. And I'm going to give AJ a big shout out because this is going to save me so much drama, so much, how much people go to bat for the media and how much they love them. They think they're going to get a kiss from them. I don't know what it is, but it's like, dog, they don't care about you. I don't know why you go to war for them against me. But I'm the only one that gets things right. I don't see any of them. So, hey, I mean, if that's their thing, cool. But I promise you, China, they're all going to be repeating me. Every show you watch, they're all going to be me. Yeah, I'm going to stand up to the truth. We're going to put out the fact. They're all going to be me. I promise you that. And I've promised you that for a long time. And we're watching it unfold in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, all the haters got that bitch slap. And he went on and he took them out, bro. I love that. I do. I truly love every second of that because that's the goal here, man. That is the purpose of this channel is to get everyone to follow suit, to follow behind and let the haters, let the misinformed understand that we don't care about your lies anymore, man. We don't. And you've got someone leading the ship right here, standing here for years, trying so hard. If we could just stop listening to the media and never F you, man. They put out the greatest lies ever. And it's like, cool, man. Wouldn't you rather know? I mean, I'm going for year 6 of who the Eagles will select with their first draft pick. I mean, if you know anyone else that's out there nailing who we get in free agency, who we're trading for, all that stuff, oh, let me know. But they're not out there. And people always get mad. Oh, well, the media, they get paid. And it's like, yeah, dog, that's why I'm pissed. I should be getting paid. Not out here working my ass off, 10-hour days, 12-hour days, come home. Then I put together these hours of shows and dog, they don't hold a candle. You've got 40 people working for you, dog, and you can't. All right, man. I don't mind it. And look, fans want to know, and we get that from an outside source. Yeah. They always, these sources, right? And I laugh at that, man. Dog, when do these people actually have sources? Like, who is actually out there that says my sources that aren't, like actual reporters? Like these people that make stuff up, they don't ever get it right. So I don't know why people continuously like, well, this guy told me. And I'm like, isn't that the same guy that told you Darius Slay was going to the Ravens? Didn't this guy tell you? And it's like, I don't know how you would continue. Like, for me, it's like I'm waiting to get stuff wrong. So people, that's when people finally start commenting or saying something. Like, and I know that doesn't happen much, and I apologize to those people, but I try to get stuff wrong to help people, get more excited and want to watch more. But I don't know, man. I guess I just work too hard at this to, I try to get things wrong all the time, dude. I do. And I just can't. I do my best to please those people. I hope that one day, they hope that, the things right is what people want to subscribe to. Hey, I want to know what somebody that knows what's going on says. But hey, until then, we keep building, we keep fighting, we keep going. And you sickos are right there with me. I can't thank you enough, dude. This is the, reaping the benefits of it. All the work you put in, it's like, yes, we got them, baby. And they will never, ever say my name. They will not give me the praise for the work I've done. But damn it, if I haven't made all of them learn the cap, learn everything. An outside linebacker in an odd front system is not an off-ball middle linebacker. I mean, we're talking basic stuff these people struggle with. And it's like, dog, woo, I got them all, man. They're all learning because I have to. I make them feel dumb. And it's like, that's what I want to do, man. And I'm not, that's not what I like to do to people. I'm saying I'm sick of their negative. You want to be negative? I'm going to show you, because I'm going to be negative in the sense that negative towards your lies. I'm not having it, man. I'm the truth, and I will continue to do that. So, look, man, and AJ, all the things I read, it's, he called them out for, being who they are, just negative Nancy's. And, oh, well, you didn't talk to us for a while there. And he's like, yeah, why would I? Look what you just did right here. You make stuff up, you run with it. Look at all the content, all the people they take. As soon as someone makes something up, Eagles to trade for Derrick Henry. Oh, everything. And all of that has to happen. And when it doesn't, then all of these people come to my comments and tell me I'm an asshole, how he's got to be fired. Everybody sucks. And it's like, dog, because little Gary told you that we're trading for Patrick Mahomes, Derrick Henry, Jamar Chase, and then we don't, this team failed. I knew it. We don't have an all-pro at every position. I just don't get how he could do this. And it's like, I don't get how people still think this is Madden. Like, reality's out here, folks. Step in sometime. I don't, it's nuts. But what are we going to do there? But happy birthday to you, Ted. Big shout out to you. Hope you're doing well. I know my man Wheels, if he was in here, he'd definitely be giving you a happy birthday. But I love it, man. I got off, and that was the greatest news I saw today. I was like, yes, get him. Because I even had people mad at me that I told them that was A.J. Brown's account. And they're like, no, it isn't. Darius Slay said that it wasn't him when he said something ridiculous, and then he didn't want to be held accountable for it. And it's like, yeah, I saw what happened, and I know exactly what he did, and his boy had his back. Good. Awesome. Avoid all the whiny douchebags that are going to call, you shouldn't be friends with players on the team, tagging AJ, I hate you, like douchebags. Stop doing that. So he avoided that. But it's still him. And then he said, I'm going on WIP. And everybody's like, well, that's not actually him. And then he actually went on WIP. And it's like, well, it actually is him. And I try to help. But what are we going to do, man? It gets old. Trust me. And I've been waiting for years now. But they're catching up, dude. They're finally. Wait, the media is lying to us? How could they? Well, because you keep clicking, you keep coming back, and you love it. You love the negativity. You love whining like a bitch. We sickos are tired of it. So, please, for the love of God. For the love of God. So, we'll see. But, I think that this is pure gold. This is exactly what needed to happen. You got to put them in their place. You have to. And I do it. I do it daily, and I get hate for it, but I don't care, man, because somebody's got to do it. And thankfully, it's somebody like A.J. Brown that now people will listen to him. So I'm going to give him a big shout out, tell him thank you, because now maybe people will stop harassing me for teaching them how things work, how to be excited about your Eagles. I know, oh, God, how much of a jerk I am to not want to hear constant negativity every time I wake up, go to bed, every second of every show, whining, like, oh, what a jerk. Like, you guys see those people. And I love the fact that we can, together with you guys, we push them away, right? Like, you are not welcome. Like, that is, well, I'm not going to subscribe. And I'm like, I prefer you actually block me and never talk to me ever again. I don't deal with little bitch made people. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and I know those new fans don't understand the concept of a die hard fan, but I know you sickos do. And that's what this is all about. My man Troy joining us. Let's go. We're standing here dancing. We're tap dancing right on their heads, right on the media's heads. We're enjoying ourselves. I'm running on damn fumes here, but I'm feeling energized tonight. I was feeling, I was starting to really kind of go down there at dinner, like really feeling a little like tired. Lighting was a little down. I'm like, oh, geez. I was like, you got to find that second wind. It's time. And as I was coming home, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about you guys. I'm thinking how effing awesome this is. I found that energy, and I'm pumped up here tonight. Troy, my man, I hope you are doing well, having a great Friday. Here it is, Friday. Thank you, Lord. I know I need it. Don't know about you guys. Maybe you have to work on the weekends. This is America. That's normal. So, look, man, whatever you guys, just enjoy the night either way. Let's go. But look, I appreciate you. Seriously. And some of you, you just found me. Some of you have been here for years. I love each and every one of you. You guys ride with me. You're real sickos. If you're here, you're a real sicko because you see the amount of hate I get for trying to help people understand stuff. It's weird, but I don't know why. Like everybody supports the stuff that lies to them, and then everybody comes to me with hate. It's like, dog, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not the media. I'm never going to lie to you. I'm never going to make you feel better by agreeing with stupid stuff. I can only spit facts. That's all I know, man. And I apologize to those that wish I would just start lying, but I can't do it, man. I can't. But I appreciate you, Tiffany. You are a real one. You're always sharing, always telling people to tune in. You're nothing but kind. I really cannot thank you enough. And, they are returning, Anton. They are returning. And I love every moment of it because, boy, do you guys know how much work I put into changing this game. And to watch it happen, I told you, for years now, I will not get the credit for it. I do not care. I don't want that now. I do want to work for the Eagles one day, but I don't need their praise. What I need them to do is stop lying, stop whining, and shut up and listen to people who love their birds and know their birds. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. You just stop tuning in to people that don't know what they're talking about. Simple as that. Don't retweet it. Don't bring their videos onto your show. Don't give them the time of day. You guys know I won't. I will just laugh right in their faces. So, hey, we'll hope that other content creators, fans, all start following my lead. We can only pray. I've already seen it starting. So let's go, you sickos. Let's go. Let's go. And yes, they always have, man. So that's why I started this channel. And happy that people are starting to finally agree, man, because it has been unbearable being the Lone Ranger out here trying to get people just to stop following everything they are told by these people. And they're turning real quick, bro. And they're never going to, hey, sorry, Jimmy, you know what? I was a dick for years because I was obsessed with just repeating what the media told me. And you know what? Maybe I should have been just copying everything you said. And now they are. But you're missing that part where you say, hey, man, I apologize. Now, I don't need it. But I'm just saying it would go a long way. And any of you, if we have not seen eye to eye because you were big into everything the media told you, and now you're starting to think, hey, maybe lies and misinformation aren't the way. Dog, I don't hold grudges. I'm right here for you. I know you. We've been waiting for you. We sickos have been right here. And as I tell you guys all the time, when you start getting negative with me, I'll be right here when you come back. We diehards will never go anywhere. We ride with our birds 24/7. So when you do come back, we're right here for you. And now you're coming back, not liking the media. Woo! I'm enjoying that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's go, my man. Let's go next shift. My next shift is not going to be till next week. So I'm pretty excited about that, but hope you're having yourself a great Friday, my man. I love how you say it. I work with people that know me, man, and it is getting kind of tough because I get the Jimmy effing Smith too much. I get the, oh man, you guys should have seen this one time. And I'm like, all right, do we got to tell every crazy, because people are like, oh my God, you're crazy. And I'm like, dog, I'm 37 now, and I promise you, I don't do that stuff anymore. I have not drank in like 7 years. Maybe it's 8 at this point. No, not yet. But it's 7. I know that. But look, it's been quite a ride, man. And I was a wild one, but I love it, dude. I do. I truly love catching some of the memories, but it's getting ridiculous. Nina in the building. Let's go. We have got ourselves a party brewing here, ladies and gentlemen. And that is what I'm talking about. I told you I needed to find that energy. Still wearing this shirt. Chelsea got me. Chelsea dressed me tonight, just to let you guys know, which is funny because we had this conversation, my one buddy today. He gets paid the big bucks to come and help finish the basement when you're putting the floor on. And he gets paid like $40 an hour to roll up and just work for a few hours. It's badass. But we had a great chat. We were talking, and he was just like, dude, if I had it my way, I'd just be wearing sweatpants, flip-flops. I'm like, dude, that's what I do, outside of work. That's what I'm going to be wearing. He's like, unless, we're going somewhere. He's like, then my wife just dressed me. I'm like, honestly, I usually am asking Chelsea, like, what I'm going to wear, whatever. And today, I didn't have time. I got home. I was just like, oh my God. I'm like, I was like, what are we wearing? Like, what do I know? And she's like, well, I got you this shirt, if you remember, that you never wear. And I'm like, oh, I'm catching what you're putting down here. Never wear nice clothes, do you? But dude, so I put it on, and now I am dying in here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Holy, woo! It's hot in here. It's hot. I hope you're feeling that heat, ladies and gentlemen. And Nina, hope you're feeling the heat from AJ Brown given to the media. I've got a fan in here, and I'm going to use it. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I got myself worked up here. Holy hell. But that's what it's doing to me now, working. Like, I sit there and think about, the Eagles, think about you guys. I'm like, I wonder if something's happening right now. And my phone's in the truck. I can't, dude, you're covered. Like, you don't have time to be looking at your phone. And even on lunch, half the time I'm not looking at my phone, which is crazy because I'm trying, but we'll get there. Anyways, I getting that after work was like, I needed that, man. But it's like, I just wonder what's going on. So, oh man, but, and yeah, it is, man. And I'm going to be checking it out. And, you know what else is on YouTube? People now following my lead, and, brings a little tear to my eye. I'm not going to lie to you. Told him, don't follow that media, man. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's going to make you look dumb. And they tried with Hurts, try to tell me about the cap. They try to tell me about everything. And, well, look at them all doing what I do. He sure is. And love that dude. All the hate that, those other content creators were giving him all year, tagging him and shit, attacking him, all the media people attacking him. Just like, what are you fucking doing? Like, stop, dude. Stop trying to push this dude away, and stop trying to get the media on your side. And then the media is jumping in, and now they create these narratives. Oh, he deleted his social media because we're whiny bitches. Like, yes, he did. And I'm glad he did. Like, go away, man. Like, remember when I used to just have players on and get the media on? It was simpler times when no one else did that stuff but me, because I treated the players like human beings, and that was nice, man. And then all these people started taking that, and now it's like these are people that just follow the media, and it's like you're messing the game up, man. Don't do that, dude, for people like me that are actually putting in the work. Like, you're taking what I do, and I don't like that, dog. You're messing up opportunities for me. So stop stealing my stuff like that. Used to good back in early 2000. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's been pretty bad for a long time. I know that. Can't say that I remember radio back then, but I haven't listened to radio. I don't watch TV. I don't watch ESPN. I don't pick up what they're trying to put down, man, because it's just all people just sitting there blabbering, throwing shit at the wall, hoping it sticks, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care. Like, I put in work after putting in real work. Like, these people have all day to sit around and put their thumb up their ass and like do something, learn something, and they don't. Like, how do I do this as one person when they've got like mountains of people, dude, armies, and they've like, you can't take a second, be like, yo, somebody go effing learn how the cap works. Somebody learn what an outside linebacker / defensive end, an edge rusher in multiple scheme defenses. We've been running it. This will be year 4. Somebody go learn how anything works. Like, have one person, like, have all the rest of the 50 people that work for you. They can all be dumbasses, but just have one person that knows something. I know it's a crazy idea, but whatever, dude. And these douche content creators out here, like, and I've told you a million times, there's good ones. I like a bunch of them, but I'm talking to the ones, and they know exactly who I am, who just sit here and take my stuff and literally do not know anything. Like, they just repeat stuff. And it's like, dude, stop. Like, Canadian, let's go. Have you ever been to Canada? I have not been to Canada, man. Just talking about Canada today. Would love to venture my ass up there for sure. So we start making moves in life here, my man. Maybe I'll get my way up there. And if I do, I better be seeing your ass. And there's a lot of places that are definitely very intriguing to me. When you grow up, I don't know about you guys, but like taught in the American, system here, the school system, you just kind of have these images of like what every place is. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like Canada's just like this snowy, cold, like, okay, they've got the Niagara Falls. You can do some fishing. People like bacon, the Mountie, like racist tropes essentially for people. But like, that's what you're taught. Like these things where, but as you get older and you really start learning about like things in life and learning how great Canada takes care of their people, with, the healthcare system, all that stuff. It's just like, what a beautifully run country. Like, what a beautiful place. And it's up like their cities. A lot of the stuff I've seen, like, that's a pretty nice damn place, a nice country to live in, man. So that's what's up. If I ever get my way up there, and I will, man, one day, I'll make sure you know about it, my friend. But that's what's up. Did not know you were Canadian. I love that you guys are tuning in from all over different country. Like, at first it was like different states and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Then like I met this dude from Germany, and then it was like, oh my God. And now, Drew, our dude from the show, is, living in Germany. And it's just, dude, we got people all over the place. I love it. I truly do. Yo, my man Sean, appreciate you, brother. And yo, this train don't stop. And look what's happening, Sean. It may have been a while, but look what we're doing here, baby. Look what we're doing. We're changing the game, right? Just like I said I would. Look at these people following. They have to. Stop following the media. Stop. Yes, you should. You should stop making every show every day. Are the Eagles trading for all-pro quarterback? Like every week, man. You guys they got to stop it, man. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going until we can't go no more, baby. And got to see it, man. It's one of the best. Yeah, and I've only seen those clips and a couple of posts, so I want to watch that whole damn thing. It's going to be truly beautiful because he is, one of my favorite players. And to watch fans and, content creators and media just nonstop, dude. Like, all right, we get it. You don't know anything and you just want to be grumpy little wieners. We get it, dude. So, but you sickos, look, I need you guys just as much as you need me. So I appreciate that. But seriously, I tell you guys, I can't go anywhere without you guys. We can't stand up to this juggernaut unless I have you with me. We can't convince them to follow me unless you convince them. They won't listen to me, man. They will. I mean, they will, but I mean, they won't truly listen until you guys start telling them, like, no, Jimmy Smith is right, bro. Like, the media sucks. Misinformation, hot takes, they suck, bro. Why not learn how things actually work and find out if that's more valuable to you? See if you start understanding things that you're watching. See if knowing who's on your team and what's going on actually helps you. Maybe you don't have to talk about trading and firing and cutting everyone if you understand how the cap works. I mean, to me, it's very helpful. That's how I'm able to nail all this stuff. So I don't know. I know you sickos like it. So F the rest, baby. What's the motto here? Let them keep hating. I'll keep educating. F them. Oh, I bet he was tiptoeing. Their asses knew they were burnt when he said he'd call in. They had to take it, man. So I now will only get my info from Jimmy Smith. Well, hey, look, man. I don't ever tell you guys not to watch anyone else because it's your life, and I don't ever want to knock anybody else, what they're doing. If that's what people are into, if they like, and look, you can't blame the people that are making that. All the other content creators that just rely on, just repeating what the media says, you can't blame them because that's what people watch. Look at my subscribers and then look at those people that just repeat what the media tells them. That's what everybody watches. That's what everybody likes. So you can't blame them, dude. They're getting paid for that. Now, for me, I'm not going to break that. It's not about money for me. It's like I want to make that money. I deserve it. But I understand that I'm going to make it the right way. I want to make it where I want to go is the Eagles. I don't want to be a top YouTuber. I don't want to be the top hot take artist. I don't want to be the next Howard Eskin ESP. That's the complete opposite of what I want. I want to be myself. I want to be Jimmy Smith, and I want to change the game. I told Lane Johnson. I told Jason Kelsey. I told I'll just say my sources. I told all those people from the moment I met them, I will change the game, and they've watched it. And I promise you, dude, I'm going to continue doing it. So I appreciate you, man. When you tune in here, I am going to give you those facts. I will never lie to you guys. I can't do it, man. It's just not in my blood. And if there's something that you guys are asking me questions about and you want to talk about, that's why I do those shows now for you guys. If you want me to tell you why it's not going to happen, like, well, let's look at James Bradbury contract. Remember when someone made up about how it's his money, this, that, the other thing. And I had to teach them that. And then it's just like, all right, man, like always somebody whining. One of that guy that was popping that shit to be on the line. Yeah. How about it, man? Those people don't come around though. They disappear into the night, man. And It's always like that, especially for me, man. I wait for those people like, oh, what? You had all that hate, man. Now all those people are never going to come back to my channel because now they're the biggest fans and they can't. They can't come back here because now they're embarrassed. Like, oh my God, this guy told me I would literally be doing this. And now that's what I'm doing. Don't be embarrassed, man. It's just because I know, man. I little intuitive here, but I'm just telling you, I see it because I watch it unfold every year. And I don't mind, taking a little bit of hate, but it's like, let's just cut back a little bit. Maybe watch my show for a little bit, try to learn a little bit, and then, compare it to the people that don't know anything and see what happens. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll still hate it, but I don't know, man. But yeah, old milk carton Mitch was nowhere to be seen. Or he was talking about Hertz, or who knows, who cares. But let's go, Unspoken. Appreciate you tuning in, my man. Hiding behind that grease. Somebody responds next week. Oh, they'll respond. He'll have a video out tonight. He'll be whining about something. They're always they're wussies. We'll call them that. But they sure are. And yeah, Kool-Aid's a good corner. I don't think the Eagles need to focus too high in the draft on a corner, though. But someone like that becomes available, maybe you make a move because it's not about, it's just getting the best player available. And that's how it'll always be. Slay did say he was almost a Raven. No, see, that did not happen. A lot of talk where how that was said, none of that transpired. That kid made something up. Then he had to make something else up. And then Slay said something about the Ravens. And then they had to make up a new thing because it didn't coincide anything with what they said. And they're like, well, yeah, I said that. And it's just like, no, dude, like that. And we all saw that thing about the Ravens. That's the thing. Like, you can't. Like, I don't know. People think like we don't see like I'm the all-seeing eye. I see all Eagles news, everything. So like when people say something to me and it's like, yeah, I read that already. I know that you're just repeating something you read. So it's weird to me when people try. My sources are telling me like, dog, don't take something little that you heard and try to make it something big because then it blows up in your face. Now I know those kind of people have thousands and thousands of followers now and people love that stuff. But to me, it's like that's a bold move, man. But in today's world, I get it. This is the age of misinformation. With does NFL cap increase mean for us? Yeah, and I'm going to make a show for that. I'm going to make a show for the coaches this weekend. You're going to get the updated coaching staff. You're going to get the updated cap space. And, the cap went up just like that post I made. What was it, yesterday or the day before? I told you guys the cap would be going up. And it's at 31.2 million is the cap space we have now. So we went up like $12 million. And yeah, try to tell you, man, don't let people tell you anything they don't understand. We don't have cap. It's like, all right, dude, like I literally know how the cap works. You don't. So I think I'm going to pass. Like it gets old, dude. It does. Like, all right, man. Like if I start getting shit wrong like these people, then I'll start listening. But no, thanks. How people think we can play Madden. I wish, dog. Trust me. And I tell people that. Look, I wish we could have Jamar Chase, Patrick Mahomes. No, I don't. I want Jalen Hurts. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, Tyreek Hill and Jamar Chase with Justin Jefferson, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley. Like, yeah, I like that roster too, bro. But unfortunately, the cap does exist. And you people, it's not real. And it's like, but it is, man. That's why I explain it. See, everyone just says it's not real because they don't know how, it's math. So that's hard. But it's not really. It's just accounting. And it's not even that when it's simple. I've simplified it in all my videos. I've taught every content creator, so many media people, how it actually works. Like, thank you. It took years, trust me, because they are just unbearable with we don't have cap. We don't have this. And it's like, we do. I'm showing you. Here's 10 ways to create more. Do it every year. And then they steal that one now. Finally, this year, they started taking it. Well, the Eagles can create cap. So it's like, yes, dumbass. Like, I do this every year. And then people, oh, my God, did you see it? It's like, did you see a month ago when I told you it was going to happen? And it's like, I warned you for a year with the, Reddick stuff. We're going to be looking at trade partners just to test the market. They turn it into, Hassan Reddick's pissed. He wants out. Like, that never happened. And then Hassan Reddick comes out. Yeah, none of that happened. And it's like, I try, man. I try. And yo, Bernie, appreciate that, my man. Or Bernie, my apologies. Stay the course. Yo, that's right. Truth will set you free. Bermuda, let's go. We're just talking about that all over this damn globe, baby. All about it. Yes. Omar, my man, I appreciate you taking the time here. And I'm going to keep going. Without, you guys, I can't do it, though. And that's why I get so effing pumped up, because you guys have seriously stuck by my side through some insane times. And we knew this team sucked ass last year. We talked about how can they fix it? What can they do to fix it? Not fire, cut, trade everyone. We all suck. It was, okay, can we run the ball? Can we start with some short, intermediate throws? Can we get this defense head out of their ass? Oh, let's fire the guy that actually is. Okay. Oh, he's demoted. Wasn't fired. Oh, okay. Matt Patricia. Oh, yeah. Am I crazy? No, I just love my birds, but I'm going to break down why they're pissing me off, why I believe in them, why I don't. I mean, whatever it may be, we're going to sit here together. We're going to talk about them facts, baby, because that is what is most important. Let's go. Let's go. But I appreciate you, Omar. Love to see that. And not to say you guys here in America, I don't appreciate you tuning in. It's just really cool to me to think like there's people in different parts of the world that are literally right now watching and talking to me. Like, first off, technology is really cool, right? But it's nuts. It's awesome to me. I love that, dude. I really do. And I appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate the kind words. And I'm going to stay that course for you sickos, baby. And whoever bought that long sleeve sicko season shirt, let's go. I cannot believe you guys are buying that stuff. I love it. But if I've told you, but if you've not seen the show, if you guys, whoever you are that are buying those sicko season shirts and the stickers and whatever else you guys are buying there, send me effing pictures. Tag me on Twitter, on Facebook, whatever it is. Please take a picture of whatever you're wearing, wherever you've stuck your sticker, you're drinking your coffee out of your mug, whatever it is, dude. I want to see it. That to me. And I know my logo's only small in that. Oh, I thought that was kind of neat. But it means the world that you guys are rocking that logo, letting everybody know. But again, big happy birthday shout out to Ted there, my man. Love to see the love being shared. Good thing Wheels isn't in here because he would be turning it into my birthday. But Wheels, we love you, bro. We hope you're doing well, my man. Spike asking what a troll went on this giant diatribe about how the media was making AJ money. WIP pays AJ's contract, not Eagles. He's a douche. Complete. I do not know how people watch that stuff. I don't at all, bro. But I'll luckily go to my grave saying I've never listened to those people in my life because nope. Smoking on a fatty bar for you. Yeah. Means the world to me, my friend. I appreciate you. Puff out a big one for me on that green train. But man, what a day it was. Holy hell. I think my body could probably use some of that. I'm definitely tired. I have no idea how I'm just spitting out this energy right now because I seriously thought I was going to pass out at the dinner. I'm like, I got home. I was like, oh my God. Like, how am I literally just tearing off clothes, jumping in as fast as I could. I got to wash this mane here, dude. This thing's still wet, bro. Like, oh, it was a tough ride, but I was like, bro, I'm here. I'm ready. So enjoy that, man. You've earned it. I don't know what you did this week, but whatever it was, you earned it, my friend. Been here since 2020. It was only working home. Let's go. Let's go, baby. And see, Batman doesn't kill bad guys, but damn, it was nice to see Batman kick some ass. That's true. He does not, but that's also not true because he does. Later in comics, there are different Okay, we're not going to go comic nerd on you here, but there are some where he does. And then if you're talking about different variations of him, where isn't there the bat who laughs? And that's the one where like Joker turns into Batman or something like that. Like whatever. Not going to ruin anything for you guys. But yes, there is, Ted, my man, at OTR2Victory, which you can find right down here. So YouTube, Facebook, I gotta change this thing. I'm not changing the Twitter because Elon Musk is a D-bag. So I'm not changing that. X on that one. And I am on that Threads as well. If there's other ones you guys want me to partake in, I will join them for you if you really find that the information will be useful there. But yeah, most of them are just at On the Road to Victory or at OTR number 2 Victory, as you can see down below in the tiny little baby lettering. But hopefully it's a bigger screen for you than it is for me. But I see, it's like they come to see your show and copy and paste. And they have like thousands of likes, thousands of quotes. They sure do. And it's kind of heartbreaking, man, to put so much work and watch people just gank it from me. And they get to reap the benefits. It sucks. It does. And they're just parrots. And it sucks because it's like, dog, I've been nothing but helpful. You guys know what kind of struggles I have in life, and I'm just trying to spread the love and be a cool person. I would give you this information for free. All I ever ask is you tell people where to come to get the actual information, and that's the part they don't do. And it's like, damn, man, like. And I even go on these people's shows and listen to them try to tell me how Hertz isn't going to develop. I listen to these people try to bring me on so they can make me look dumb. And all of their fans will sit there and tell me how Hertz can never develop. And I'll sit there and laugh at them and tell them, I honestly don't care if every fan and every media person tells me Hertz won't develop. And I did. And I will laugh at them continuously because, well, I mean, he did. And I'm going to stand up, bro, forever. And if that upsets people, I'm sorry. But I almost died. And that literally changed my entire outlook. Just not going to let people, I just can't, bro. And if you know me in real life, you wouldn't be taken from me. I can tell you that much. But go Birds. But appreciate the assistance there, Tiffany. And you can see all that stuff there at the bottom again. But yes, all social media sites. I try to use it for all of you. Liz is in here now. Let's go. A very happy Friday to you. My man Ewing as well. We're really getting this party started. We've got quite a room in here. I feel like I'm going to fall over on my face. I'm turning red. You can see it is hot as the dickens. Why do I still have this sweater on? Now, this is probably the first time on the show you've ever seen me not in like a t-shirt or hoodie or something. So sorry, I'm not big into like getting fancied up for, my show. Well, anything really. As I said earlier in the show, it's just not really my thing anymore, man. I'm old, don't care. But yes, and a big congrats again to you, China. I gave you a shout out. Don't think you were here the other day, but I gave you a shout out one of those points. But what did I do? Talking about the second exam, and I also gave a shout out to Liz as well. I remember saying a big shout out to you again for that 1 year. Let's go. And don't worry, my brain is fried too. Completely, really is. But no, man, I've had on plenty of media people that are good. But see, I'm better than all of them. So that's where my point comes in, that I'm not going to listen to any of them because why should I? If they can get more right than me, if they know more right than me, then I will happily listen in. But I'm not going to do that, man. I just don't care. It's really simple. Cross-reference their sources before that would be great too, and it's just never how it goes, bro. And you guys know, anytime you've ever heard me say anything about a source or anything like that, it's from an actual source, like you don't ever have to be like, I wonder if this guy, and you always get people offended when I do. They're like, you don't have a source. And I'm like, well, actually, all you got to do is check my track record. And you can see that, I indeed do have a couple of sources, and I indeed do break news, folks. So, let him continue. I'm sorry, my right arm's not working, and I'm like having trouble clicking on some of these. It's a tough day, man. A lot of shoveling, a lot of using my arm. We'll put it that way, man. It was a tough day. But not here to be a little bitch. Let's go. But passing here, say yes. Very big shout out to you, Rube. Yes, definitely like them. They've been covering the Eagles for a long time. Yeah, I actually got to meet Rube at that closed practice. He was the only one I went up to, introduced myself, told him I enjoyed his work, even though I've heard he had some slander for Hertz. But most people did. So I let you all slide with that, all of you that hated him. But it's all good. Rube, he's a cool dude. Love the facts he brings. I grew up as a kid watching him with my dad. So I told him that story. Got to talk to him for a little bit. Really nice guy. I had some really kind things to say, and been a helpful man. I like him for sure. Not so much. Yeah, no doubt. Well, as I said, I'm a fan of Rube. No doubt. So I don't like to slander people. Let them keep doing their thing. If people enjoy the stuff that doesn't happen, that is their right. I'm not here to trash anybody, man. Not here to do that. Stop letting D-Gun, dog. That was like my favorite person to have on the show. Like, that was one of my dad's favorites. Grew up watching him. So when I had him on the show, that was pretty big. And then a year later, I got to stand toe-to-toe with him. And that was the year he said, Jalen Hurts was getting sacked by all these ghosts and, Christmas past and all that stuff. And the worst thing ever for the media happened. I got invited to a closed practice. And that was it from there. I mean, I got to talk to Howie and tell him I couldn't wait to be in the Super Bowl. I should have just said win the Super Bowl. Maybe it would have happened, right? But I told him, I was impressed with the roster construction. I saw what the media was saying. I saw what they're trying to do, and I would do my best to counteract all of it because I saw greatness not only in Jalen Hurts but that roster. Now we got close. We unfortunately didn't win that Super Bowl. I'll always be pissed, but they tried their best that year. They tried to lie. They tried to do their thing, and it sucks to have to go against people that I do enjoy. But dog, the way I look at it now is like I'm not looking up to anyone. Like it's not there anymore. Like I'm not trying to be like them. Like I don't want to be like anyone but me. Like that's all I want to do is what I've been doing at a higher level with better equipment. Like all the equipment they have, all the resources. I want that. And then let's see what I do. Like, oh, dog. Just imagine me not with the little shitty ass 10-year-old Chromebook, a phone, 5 effing things behind. Dog, I could go get my update. It's just that's my life, pure insanity. So no, but yes, big shout out there. Mostly about the early takes on Hurts. They were more following the narrative. Oh, everyone did on that one. That was bad. Came around to kind of understand there isn't a one size fits it. Yeah, it's never been that way at all, man. That's why it was funny to see people like, well, this guy did this or this. And that's why I laugh. And I don't mean to be mean to people when they say, well, this guy played for this team, so this guy has to be the same exact player. And it's like, you really think that's like how it works? Like, but that's how people base it. I have an eye test. I can't, my eye test. And it's like, dog, you might want to go get them effing eyes checked, or whoever's checking your eyes, maybe get them checked because I don't know what you're seeing. And I, got so much hate for that, dude. But it was like, I can promise you, I know what I'm watching. I'm just not so sure that those people do. And, oh, I know, I've watched, and then like, now they're all praising him. And it's like, well, what did I say? You would all be praising him, right? Like, well, I mean, here we are. So let them hate. I'll continue to educate. I'll keep saying it, dude. F them. Oh, wait, McLean was going after a reporter for copying and pasting his work. They were fighting in the Eagles locker room. Sante, Samuel. I think that was Rube. And Rube punched him in the face, right? Wasn't that what it was or something like that? I don't remember who it was, but I do remember that. Hilarious. Les Bowen. That's what it was. Les Bowen. Les Bowen punched him, right? Something like that. Yeah, that was wild. A lot of money to have a source. That doesn't cost me any money to have a source, bro. It costs a lot of hard work. So buyer Bradbury, maybe. Now, yeah, the media is going to tell you that stuff, but you can go back and check out that show that I made explaining all that. And none of the sources always rub me the wrong way. Someone not willing to put their name on something doesn't sit well. Well, with some people, they just don't want their name out there. So it's perfectly fine with me. But when you're making up negative stuff, that's where we don't get down with that. And that's why you'd never see me do any stuff like that. Yes, they did, man. I don't really talk about the entire NFL though here. Like if you guys ever want to know everybody that's been cut in the NFL, all the roster moves, I can happily let you know that stuff. But usually just stick here with the bird stuff that I did just talk to Chelsea not long ago about doing like some kind of like fantasy channel or something else, like with all the other news, stuff like that. But who you know, not what you know kind of thing. But I could see some people like ESPN pay sources. Yeah, I just met the dude because I work really hard, and he was like, man, I can't believe there's an actual Eagles content creator out here that knows what they're talking about and actually, wants to be positive. He was like, oh, it's unbearable because he's from California. And he's like, I never realized like your media and your fans, like everybody hated the Eagles so much. And I was like, dog, I promise you, man, like, we're not all like that. Like, please, like, don't think of us that way. And he's like, yeah, I'm not saying all of it. He's like, but it's really bad. Like the amount of people that attack Lane and all this. And it's just like so embarrassing, dude. And it's like, dude, I promise you. And that, I obviously had that interview and he was just like, oh, you're a pretty cool dude. And let me talk to you for a minute. And we ended up talking for like 2 hours after that interview. And that's how I got to meet Lane Johnson. And it was really cool, man. And we just became friends. Like he stayed in contact, and I'm like, this is insane that I literally am friends with a guy that works with the Eagles every day. Like that's insane. And like my other source, another close friend, but in a different manner there. But it's like these people work with them every effing day. They know more about these people that have sources or pay for sources or whatever they do because they're not actually like working with them. They're hearing this from someone, or I'm getting to hear from actual people. Like it's pretty awesome. So that's just hard work and dedication. And that's what sucks about when people steal like my ideas for the, interviews with these people that I literally had on tap. And then everybody else started doing it. And it's like they all just faded away. And it's like, what the? But I was killing it, man. I had people finally learning stuff. I had, actual sources being, and thank God I still have them. But it's just like, thank God those people are still in my corner. And that's why I keep going, man. Like, I don't stop, baby. Gets his info from the players, Woj from the team, and no doubt, man. And look, I enjoy having a close source. It's pretty awesome. Pulled this out of my ass vibes. Oh yeah, man. People always do though. That's why. If you don't see me, people always ask, why aren't you reporting on this? I always like, are you serious, dude? Like I tell you every day, if you don't see me talking about it, it's because I ain't talking about it because it's stupid. And happy bunch of revives from anonymous sources. Yeah, these people make stuff up because they don't know. Now, I don't give you guys my sources because most of the time he doesn't want to. And people get offended about that because they're not good enough to get sources. And I totally get that. Never have the talent to do that. But that's why I was doing this and will continue to do it because, dog, I enjoy knowing the truth. Just me. I don't know. Not going to get names. They do that. They lose their source. Same with Jimmy. He's not going to name us. Exactly. I can't. When he tells me he doesn't want his name added in there for whatever reason, dude. Now, they've never told me things that are like divisive. It's been, the James Bradbury, the Ndamukong Suhs, the Julio Jones, all the things that, you guys would get excited about. And for what he doesn't want praise. He doesn't want people attacking him. And then, now I can. So if I tell you, right, let's just, for example, if I right here, right now, say his name, how many content creators do you think are going to harass him right at this moment? Oh my God, I'm looking him up. Oh my God. Oh, that's his Twitter handle. They're going to go attack him. I need you as a source. Oh my God. And it's like, they want to steal everything from me. So I totally get it that why he doesn't want to do it. And I'm perfectly fine with it because I know what people would do if I gave it to him. And he knows very damn well that most of these people steal my stuff. He actually has been on me to start calling into 94.1 IP, WIP, whatever the fuck, whatever, and the other one and whatever else. But he's like, you need to just start calling in and body bag these people. He's like, seriously, he's like, just call in. I'm like, dog, I ain't got time for that kind of stuff. Like, but he's like, just teach them. Like when they're whining about the cap, just teach them how it works. Like, and I'm like, dude, but that's what my show's for. I am not going to create even more time to help them out. No, dude. You come here. If you want to learn, you're going to come here. You're going to know, okay, I come here, I'm going to find something out here today. So I love that. Whenever sources might have ulterior motives, so I don't like them being no, man, that's just how it works. Some people just don't want to be, and they don't care that people are offended about it. Like that, these people have lives and stuff, man. So now the content creators that make that up, they have to say anonymous because they don't actually have one. MLB and soccer are the only sports without caps. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. No doubt. The guy said Eagles are getting Derrick Henry. When it didn't, he was like, it didn't have because I said something. Well, maybe you shut the fuck up. Yeah, man. The negativity, they just think that I don't know how that's gonna help. Just whining all the time. I don't know if they think like that's I don't know, man. It's weird to me. It is. But my hope after today is that fans are going to agree with me that the media is unbearable and lies suck. Yeah. So how much power? People on Instagram constantly posting breaking news. I'm gonna have to try to read some of this because it's once again doing this. Breaking news, Eagles, XYZ players. Yeah, baby. I don't know how people watch that stuff. I really don't. Yeah, man, and that's why I always am the counteraction to it. You send me that link, please. I need sicko merchandise. Yeah, just go right on to the community page. It's right there. You'll see the gear, and you can get it. If you can't find it, just comment on this video once it's over. So that way I have your name there, and I can just send you the link right to it. So just remind me after the show. But did somebody send the link? Oh, let's go. Spider-Man doesn't kill you. They're playing Myers really good. Yeah, I want to play that game. Sounds pretty cool, to be honest with you. And thank you for sharing that link there. Preying on us fans and our fandom. Oh, they prey on them good. And that's why I don't listen to them, man. I know that they prey on, and that's just like, politics and things like that. They prey on the unintelligent, and they just get people to regurgitate what they're saying. So we were just talking about alternate universes here right now, like living in a simulation today. Like it was crazy talk today, but Yeah, I'm all into the multiverse stuff. Dude, love that stuff. But Instagram name in the chat, it's right there, man. Right here, as I was saying earlier, right there. But at OTR2 Victory, on the road to victory. That I thought you asked me earlier and I explained it, but I'm running on fumes, so maybe I didn't tell you that. But yeah, all that stuff's right down there. At OTR2 Victory. Gun Story Dicks. Yeah, man, you see them turning on each other now, and that's what I've been trying to do. So I enjoy that. Players don't think the way these naysayers. Yeah, me too, man. If they were little bitches like these content creators and fans, we'd be in a tough way. Imagine if they quit every week, all the time, like these people. Like, whoo. Howie was awesome, dude. The first time I met him was cool because I was in a wheelchair. I signed my kid's ball. We were talking, and it was really awesome. Like, told him I'd be working with him one day. He was like, all right. So that second time when I got to talk to him, we actually, obviously not in a wheelchair. And it's like, I don't know if you remember me, dude. And he claimed to, but we had a good conversation. It was just about what I'm trying to build here and what I'm doing to work my way up to working for him in the Eagles. And he was just like, oh, and I just explained it and mapped it out as quickly as I possibly could and shot the shit. And, he was like, I'm so happy you're healthy now and doing well. And it was just really cool to talk to Howie and just tell him like to feel hope for what I'm doing here, like to be at a closed practice, to have that wristband, to be able to walk around by myself and go talk to the GM of the Philadelphia Eagles. Like that already happened. Like I keep talking about how I need to keep building, and I do, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I got to also stop and enjoy some of these moments. Like that day, that was the same day that Lane Johnson, that was the second time I got to meet him too. I'm just hanging out with him, his girlfriend, Jason Kelsey's next to me. Like, hey, I got to thank Jason for his speech, like the greatest moment of one of the greatest moments of my life. Like that's pretty awesome, dude. So I gotta stop and enjoy the scenery a little bit here and there because we're building something special here, ladies and gentlemen, and they'll all be on board soon enough. And I don't mean with me that just they'll be on board with the truth. But it's kind of already shaky credibility. Oh, man, they're all shaky to me, man. I don't trust any of them. And now that I've got a real source, I just don't care, bro. I'm going to body these. We call it taking them to the woodshed. And that's what I enjoy doing. What's controversy? I'm making the Super Bowl 5. Oh, because they're whiny little bitches. That's why. It's unbearable. Like, they did not grow up watching bad Eagles teams. Like, they just weren't built for this fan base, I can tell you. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's like, oh, every team didn't win the Super Bowl. Like, oh my God, bad things happen. Like, yeah, dog, believe it or not, we only won one of them. And crazy enough, I've got to see us in 3 of them, but it doesn't happen all the time. There's some teams, believe it or not, that have not even made it to a Super Bowl. So I don't know. If you watch the game, understand these problems have been all year. And well, I mean, if you watch the games, the team was doing great. They had some struggles, but then they would adjust. They were doing fantastic. They were the best team in the NFL for like 11 weeks. And then everybody just turned into a bitch. So they just live week by week. They don't understand how to look at something as a big picture. So it is what it is. And look, the media is always going to make stuff up. The people are going to, and it's just how they get their clicks. And people continue to click on it, talk about it, share it. That's what they don't share my stuff. They don't talk about my stuff, the actual stuff that would help them. It's all about the lie. So it's just what people love. And I wish it wasn't that way, but it is what it is. And dude, I wish I had the time to do that. I do. But I just don't. I really don't. Maybe one day, if you guys are hearing something crazy, send me whatever the number is and I'll try to do an emergency call. Maybe I'll make a call on my lunch break or something. From wheelchair to back in your, oh, bro, man, it was quite a ride, man. And to be on the link field and like talking with Howie and then like to be standing up on the practice field, like I'm getting closer, dude. I'm getting inside these places. You know what I mean? It's like I told him I was getting out of that chair and I was going to be working for him. So one of those things happened. Now we're going to make the rest. But I appreciate you, Ted, and appreciate you taking the time on your birthday, my friend. Hope you're having a great birthday. Got to think of a slick pickup line for when I meet Reddick. Oh, yes. You better get it together, China. I know you've been waiting. So, better come up with a good one. I was just curious to find it interesting how getting a source works. Oh, yeah. And I'm sure people do. And I'm sure there's like ways that, as China had alluded to earlier, that ESPN or whoever hooks these people up. But, for me, it was just about grinding, meeting the right people. And they tell you, and that is literally what it's about. So they're my only literal bridge to the Eagles where I was just like, I don't know if it's ever gonna. And then boom, that happened, and it was like, oh baby, because I was already smoking, everybody else. Like I was putting out that draft stuff, the cap stuff. Like I had already had that on lockdown, and then I was bringing on players and media, and like that was mine, baby. I had it all, and then I bet those people, and it literally is just. It's been awesome because, dude, like just getting random messages and like these people just talk to me. Like at first it was like, what? And now it's like, oh, they've become literally my friends. So pretty neat, man. But those other people you're seeing out there, all those other content creators, those Eagles groups out there, those people do not have sources. I can't tell you one of them that does because I see all of them that say they do every year. And literally, I've never seen any of those people get things right. Like they might guess something right every once in a while, but like none of the things that they claim are going to happen, like just never happen. And it is wild. How was at the Sixers game tonight? Oh, I missed it. And I missed the end of the Sixers game. I wanted to try to rewatch it afterwards. So, but what a crazy night. But I am going to get rolling out here, dude. I really need to get this shirt off. I really just need to relax here. Dude, I had so many plans for the show, and we have just been talking this whole time. Holy hell. But we put a show out before free agency. We think how it was signed. They're already out, Ted. You got quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends out. Offensive line will be maybe after this weekend because now I've got some cap videos to do. I've got the coaching staff video to do, then O-line. Defense definitely started next week, but yeah, that stuff's already started, Ted. Go check those videos out. Every single free agent at every single position, who the Eagles have at every position, how much cap space they have, how much draft picks we have, everything you need to know about everything. OD on the anonymous sources, but the shit's been pissing me off. That's just how it goes, man. Some sources just aren't going to want to not be anonymous. Grind equals sicko season equals work. That's right, my man. And I do it all. And I don't know how. I've been doing it for years. Where these people have like, 50 of them together, on these groups or the media page. It's like, I don't know how. I'm a one-man army. Well, I know how. You effing sickos. And I tell you that, dude, because I mean it. Like, seriously, I don't do this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sweating like a freaking bear back here. I'm dying here. But I running on fumes from work to dinner to sicko season, baby. A little Fan Friday action for you. And you guys brought me right back to life. So gonna go spend a little time with the family, going to try to relax. And her brother is up for the weekend from Florida. So going to be spending some time with them. So I am putting out those videos I mentioned, just not 100% sure how early those videos will be, right? So that's all I'm trying to say. Not sure how I will get it out, when I'm going to get it out. Going to try to work on it as much as I can, but I love each and every one of you. Just know that. But if you have any final thoughts, any questions before I head out, you better hit them up now because I'm about to roll. Just like A.J. Brown did to WIP right before he smoked them, baby. So love it. GM? No, but he will be the head coach of the defense. Jim Schwartz was not the GM of the defense, but he will be like the head coach of the defense where we talked about when we signed him. You can go check that Vic Fangio video. If you guys missed any of the videos about our coaches, you missed anything about the cap space, you missed anything about the draft picks, how to create cap space, anything about the key dates coming up, about free agency, all you guys have to do is go to the YouTube page, go to the playlist. It will guide you. Oh, roster moves. Oh, show me the money. That's pretty self-explanatory. The free agency stuff, the cap, everything is right there for you to continue to learn, continue to, just enjoy some Eagles content. And that's what I make that stuff for, man. And those free agent shows, they take a few days to put together, especially with how crazy work's been, because I just put so many effing graphics in them, of course, and I've got to create all I got to give you the bio, their college, their age, I've got to do it all for every single player. I love you guys. I'm truly a sicko, but I hope you guys all have a great night. I hope you enjoyed Friday. Now, we're supposed to have a weekly recap, and we kind of talked about everything, but in case you missed it, there are videos on every single signing we make that if they're new to the team, I will make a breakdown telling you art. Now, if it's someone like last night with Albert O, Everyone in the world knows who he is, except for, those casual fans or whoever, new fans, whatever. We all know who he is. We all know why he didn't play. He wasn't good enough. There's no confusion there. So this is why he's getting signed at this time before free agency. So we'll get into the actual free agency. And no, this doesn't mean Dallas Goedert is gone. No, this isn't the worst move ever. How he sucks. He's got to be fired. Because, yes, both of those comments I saw this morning. Oh, first off season, I'm guessing, for those people. But, yeah, free agency hasn't begun yet. No reason to freak out. Let's fire everyone. All that stuff doesn't need to happen. But the weekly recap was going to show you. I'm going to show you as fast as I possibly can. But just some graphics that you can go back and find the videos on these guys. But there was Tyrion David Price. There was Darian Kennard. And, again, as I had mentioned, the tight ends. And I have every tight end. This is just one out of the 4 pages. We have unrestricted, restricted, and we had exclusive rights. The unrestricted guys, there were 2 pages there. And on each show at the beginning, you get something like this. Now, the next one you get for offensive line, the salary cap just went up. We've got about $31 million, or it's like 32.1, somewhere around there. Yeah, I will update all of that. We'll be talking about all of it, and I'm going to love every second of it. Now, one last time, whoever is buying that sicko season merchandise, I need those pictures, man. I need it. I need to see that. I love it, man. I love when you guys send me the pictures of you watching at home, your tablet, wherever you're watching from. I mean, that's so cool to me. But the fact that you guys wanted merchandise with my logo, my saying on it, like, that means the world to me, man. So I love all of you, and I hope you all have yourselves a fantastic weekend. Going to be a long one. I just need some rest, though. Same with the music, movies. Just because you put something on my plate don't mean I got to eat it. That's a fact, my man. And I will always be a free spirit. But you have a great night. Go Birds, my friend. And GM in the defense, like how they let him bring in his guys. Yeah, damn right. No, he wasn't the GM in the defense. He was like the head coach. But you're always going to see in the NFL, I explain this all the time, like players will play with their coaches. Players will go play with other players. There are people that are friends. I know that it upsets a lot of people that these guys get along. And I know, our fans were attacking all the players last year for being friends. But it's just the way the NFL goes, man. But no, he was never the GM here. But he had himself, and you guys remember how much everybody hated Jim Schwartz. Oh my God. So I get so weirded out by like this new thought, like that people like Jim Schwartz or something. Like it's always crazy to see that kind of stuff. Cause it's like, I remember watching how I remember the picket fence defense. I hate him and fire him. It was just like, every coach, every player we ever had. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy to see that people now praise him. It's like, what? Wait, what? Because you guys remember, I actually liked Jim Schwartz's defense. So weird to me. But yo, my man, Dragon, appreciate you tuning in. Go Birds. But hope you all, March 15th, I hope you all tune in. And look, if you guys miss every single one of those free agency shows I put out and explaining what exclusive rights, restricted free agents, when this stuff starts, all that stuff, you can happily go to those playlists, check out any of those videos. And if you have any questions after those videos, or you want to know something, you just want to talk about something, I always tell you, comment down below. I'm always down to talk some Birds. So all about it. But yeah, he was nowhere near Jim Johnson. He was definitely decent, and I liked him. But it was crazy to see how much people hated him when he was here. But just like with Steichen and Gannon, or any player that's ever left, people always love these guys when they leave the Eagles. But it's crazy. You see, I always come up with this idea where it's like, what if we cheer for them when they're Eagles? Huh? Wild idea. I know I'm coming up with these crazy ass thoughts, but to me, that's just, why not support them over here? Not call for them to be fired. And then when they finally do, let's not, I knew they should have been here. That's crazy to me, man. So AJ, a big shout out to you, bro. You just made my life so much easier. Maybe we'll stop with all the whining, all of the media JHs. Let's just say that HJ, media HJs. No more shake waiting, folks. No more. You got a little something on your chin there. Clean it off. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, have yourselves a very happy Friday. I'm tired. I'm really tired, and I have no idea I'm still talking. But you guys have yourselves a fantastic night. And look, man, I appreciate that. I am running on fumes, but Dude, hopefully when you guys watch this, I know we all have different schedules. We have things going on. Just watch it like I'm there, like you're part of the show. I don't want you to ever feel left out. I know you guys like being a part of this stuff, but just comment along, man. I'll always get back to you. I'm about to jump into all the comments this week. I told you this week was going to be insane for me, so I appreciate all of you bearing with me. But gonna get back to all of you. Going to talk some birds with you. I'm going to see you tomorrow. But until then, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. And you are a bunch of sickos, and I love each and every one of you. So have yourselves a great Friday night, a great weekend, great rest of this night here by, getting the good word out. Spread the good news. Let's keep doing it, you sickos. But I love each and every one of you. Have yourselves a great night. Stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!